Here, we are excited for our farmers that are here. Thank you for everything that you do. Do we have graduate students here? Yes. Yes. Hey, thank you for taking time to be here. Our faculty members, we are grateful for your time here. This morning, we're going to be learning about the financial system and how it works, how we can utilize the knowledge that we're going to gain here to help out with our future finances. Now, my name, as introduced, I'm Salama to Isifu. I'm licensed to be able to give this information out. Some few years ago, I was invited to a program just like yours from Dr. Fauzi right here. She invited me for a program. At the time, I worked at the bank. My finances weren't adding up. So, like everybody does, I got extra job making up for all the bills that I have to pay. Still, I struggle. Well, you will say, wait, you work at the bank. Yes, my professional background is in accounting, but still, I struggle. So like everybody would do, I said, okay, let me go back to school, get some more degrees and see if I can match up. What I can guarantee you I wrapped up is the student loan. Graduate students are here. You are all familiar with what it is and how it is like to pay student loans. The number one earning being the compounding part of it, right? So I met Dr. Fauzi. She showed me how there are other strategies, other ways to. I'm like, okay, wait. I sat in a class for a whole lot of time, and I didn't really learn how money works. I do know if I'm borrowing, I'm looking for lower interest rate. I'm living below my means. How many of you here have been told make a lot of money, live below your means, and save the rest, and the future will be as bright as you want? I did all of that. It didn't quite work out. And then she showed me tax strategies, ways to save, all the tricks that financially sound people, the wealthy, use to be able to legally gain on taxes, make up more money. And I said, okay, wait, how do I organize my church members, my community, my co-workers, so you can talk to them? She agreed. Well, I'm like, okay, this is too good. How do I do it myself? She's like, oh, if you want to do it, all you need is a license. Go get your license, study a little bit. The state that you are will grant you the license, and then you can educate other people. And today, to be here to speak to you on how this works is my business partner, Dr. Fauzi. She's been doing this for a long time. She's one of your own. You'll be like, okay, she's a scientist. Yes, she's licensed. She's a tax strategist. She's a wealth coach. So she's able to share this information that we have for you. So sit back, enjoy, and I promise you being here, that's the number one huge step. Your taxes are going to be straight. So take it from there, Dr. Fauzi.
Hopefully. Thank you so much, Salah. And thank you, Lucy, for coordinating this, but especially for giving us the opportunity to come back to Mother Tuskegee. Like they said, it's just like yesterday that I graduated from this campus, right? But anytime I come back, the feeling is always the same. So it's good to be back here to share with you what I've learned out there. Now, as my business partner already mentioned, what we do is basically financial education, right? Because there's a lot of things. Like I said, how many years of education? There are certain things that I know now, per my license, that I didn't know. Certain things that I think, if you ask me, should be taught in class, right? But they don't teach us, okay? So what we do is take this information to our community and then learn what the wealthy people are doing, so we can also start building wealth our own. Because I tell you, it's not all about working hard. It's how to protect the money that you've already made, all right? So yes, before you can share this, like she said, you have to be licensed. Financial system is highly regulated. So these are a few of my licenses. We do business with partners in Canada as well. It's cross-border. Now, in general, you might ask, Fauzi, what exactly are you talking about finances? Yes, the two main reasons, primary ways that we can assist you is what? We help you make your personal financial goals for you and your families, but we also help you build a rewarding business as a financial professional, just like us, all right? Now, how many of you here? But before we get started, I think Lucy mentioned that we have some raffle tickets. So I want this to be interactive. I don't want to be the only one talking. Stop me at any point if you have any question. How many of you have heard of this common saying that the rich will get richer and the poor will be poorer? Anybody? Yeah, and that, oh, rich don't pay taxes, it's only middle class. Well, I think that is a mix, right? Because it's only people with financial education, people who know where to put their money, people who know why they are putting their money in those, strategies, buckets, that make the right financial decision to become rich and stay rich. So, like I said, financial education is not only for the money, but it's for security, sound mind, all right? And that peace of mind, knowing that you're doing the right thing for you and the family. My question is, I know a lot of us are born here, right? How long have you been here, if you don't mind? Show by hand those that were born here. People that have been Harvard, okay, good, thank you. People that have been here, let's say 5 years, 20 years. Yeah, exactly. Now, if you were to stop working, I know some of you are students, you are getting there. But my farmers, my professors here, people that are working, if you were to stop working today, how long will it take you before you start encountering financial difficulties? See? Exactly. Listen, I tell you, 99% of the people I talk to, same answers I get. And that is no, this is because it's how we protect the money that we made, right? So that is why financial education is important. But I want you to ponder on these questions. These are questions that we hardly ask ourselves. But ponder on it as we go on, and you see why. Now, based on what I've just said, America is constituted two main families. When it comes to those who know and those of us that are yet to learn. Family A is the middle class. Majority of us here are within that family, right? We make 100 or less. We have a job. We depended on the paycheck. We pay, put money in the bank. We either have a term or no life insurance at all. Why? Because when it comes to life insurance, what we think is about is the death benefits. But there's a lot more to it, which the wealthy folks know, all right? We rent a home. Most of us depend on the employer-sponsored retirement plan, like your 401k, 403b, what have you. We have a lot of credit card debt, and that's no fault of us. That is mostly what we are exposed to. We have minimal tax advantages. We don't take advantage of these tax strategies out there, okay? And we hardly have a financial advisor. You know, it's funny. I was giving the same talk somewhere, and somebody told me that, yes, our financial advisor is our neighbor, who just probably acquired a Tesla. Our neighbor who bought a house recently, right? We see them doing that, and we go to seek for financial advice from them. But the sad part is they don't know if any better than us. All right? Family B, though, on the other hand, these are just a few majority Americans. The wealthy folks, they do things a little different. These are mostly people making $250K or more, right? They tend to sponsor their lifestyle. They are business owners. These are people that they diversify their portfolios. You will never see people in family B putting money in the bank account. Why? Because they wouldn't just have their money sitting there. They rather have diversified portfolio, balancing out whatever losses that may occur in other portfolios. Now, these are homeowners. They use tax advantage account. They index their money, 7702 account. I don't know what's going on with this. It's moving faster than me. Anyway, but they maximize on taxes. And they leverage the financial services through us, through financial professionals like us who have direct access to these same services that, Dr. Eggley.
So some of us are illiterate in terms of finances.
Yeah.
So you're using a lot of numbers and 7702, what is it?
So 7702 account is simply a tax advantage account. It's an account that you get to save money tax-free. You grow the money within that account, get to accumulate tax-free, but you can also access the money out tax-free. So it's
in a layman term, what would another name? Is it saving account or money market or what?
So in a layman's term, it comes in different forms. It can be a life policy with a saving account within it that is growing your money tax-free for you. So it can be a it can be a savings account, it can be a insurance policy. They can come in different form. But the important part is that it's a tax-free account, unlike other savings accounts that when you earn any interest in it, you have to pay tax, right? This account, on the other hand, you don't pay taxes. But that's the difference.